Everyone's talking about what Sosúa has lost. The shutdowns, the nightlife, the raids. Pedro Clisante is quiet. Clubs are closed, and the internet's full of people saying Sosúa is finished. But very few people are talking about what's still happening here, or what's quietly coming back. I just hosted a 12-man bachelor party down here, and they had the time of their lives. In this video, I'll show you where the real energy lives, from unexpected parties and packed beaches to low-key nightclubs and villas that never skip a beat. If you're thinking about canceling your flight or wondering if Sosúa is still worth it, please watch this video first. I implore you. All right, without further ado, let's jump in. The trip kicked off on Friday night at Ojo nightclub in Cabarete, and it didn't disappoint. We got a booth. The DJ was solid, the energy was great, and the place was packed. If you're coming down and you want a spot with good music, a mix of tourists and locals, Ojo is the right move. And don't be surprised to see a lot of Sosúa locals there. A lot of partygoers have started going to Cabarete during the crackdown season in Sosúa. And if you're coming with a group, go to Ground Zero across from the airport. It's another solid option. It's a more laid back but perfect for rolling deep without the chaos. However, if you're coming down and you're looking to mix and mingle, I wouldn't suggest going there. On Saturday, we started the day at the villa. And this wasn't just any villa. It was a massive 12-bedroom property with its own private nightclub inside the house. It's located downtown Sosúa on Pedro Clisante. If you're interested in booking, message me directly and I'll get you in touch with the owner. So take this in. Breakfast was included. We also had a private chef cooking breakfast and dinner 4 nights straight. And the food, oh my gosh, it's amazing. It's amazing. My mother would be upset right now for me saying that's some good home cooked meal. Where do you work, Maria? I'm trying to promote you right now.
Private chef.
Okay, private chef? Anybody wants good food? Find Maria. The setup was next level also. The place had everything. A pool, speakers, party lighting, total privacy. Honestly, could have stayed in there the whole weekend if you really wanted to have that much fun, but the clubs are down, so why not bring the party to you? Now, a lot of people are worried about booking Airbnbs in Sosúa right now because of account cancellations. Last week, Airbnb started taking down listings that include the words guest-friendly and chica-friendly in the title description. If you're seeing listings disappear or accounts go inactive, that's why. But here's the good news. The Airbnb we booked had no issues at all. If you're coming down, just make sure that you read the title and the description before you book. Avoid these flagged keywords and you should have no problems. I'm actually a host of several Airbnb properties myself. None of my listings were canceled because I follow the guidelines and I keep things professional. I'll leave a link for one of my condo properties in the description if anyone's interested in booking as well. It's also on Pedro Clisante. On Saturday, we hit the water for a 4-hour private boat party. We cruised from Sosúa Beach, past Playa Alicia, and over to Perla Marina. We then looped back. There was tons of boats out during that time. Diving off the top deck, barbecue chicken being served, and beers were flowing. What more can you ask for? From the boat, you could see the beach was packed. Probably the most full I've seen in the last year. And yes, for those of you silently wondering, the beach wasn't just full of families. Let's just say there was still some scenery out there for the single fellas. So, if you're worried Sosúa has lost its vibe, don't. The beach is still very much active. We also rented 12 ATVs and toured the city. Full freedom, full fun. I led the crew with my scooter. If you watch one of my past videos, I show you where I bought a used scooter in Sosúa. And we hit different parts of Sosúa that most tourists never see. And even though I told them this is low season, the vibe isn't what it used to be. Every single one of them said this was the best trip that they've ever had in their lives and they wish they could stay longer like me. My response was, well, maybe you should buy some property. Maybe you know a guy who's doing some sort of property stuff. So yeah, Sosúa nightlife might be shifting, but if you make the right moves and you go to the right places, you'll have a good time. That said, I do want to remind everyone to be cautious when driving. We had fun, but we stayed responsible. There was actually an ATV incident where someone crashed to a Haitian garbage truck worker this week. accidents like that are serious, especially when people are drinking and driving late at night. And honestly, I wouldn't be surprised to see a crackdown coming. The Dominican Republic's government just hired over 2,000 new police officers across the country. While this will be deployed in different purposes, I believe one of those main purposes are targeting reckless driving, especially from tourists, locals, and motels and ATVs and more. Driving deaths are one of the leading causes of death in the DR. I even had one of my own employees, a young woman, recently hospitalized after a serious motor collision. She's in bad shape right now, so all my prayers go to her. I hope you'll pray for my employee also. So please, have fun, but be smart, be safe out there. Let's give you a quick update on what's happened with the new casino and the old casino, because I've seen some things that most people haven't even caught yet. 2 weeks ago, I visited the new casino in Playa Chiquita, and right now it's dead. The casino is open. I walked through it myself, but the issue is most people don't even realize it's still open. I haven't heard any new police raids beyond the first one, but ever since that happened, the energy and the word to mouth just hasn't dropped. So people are assuming it's still closed, but it's still open. It's just quiet. Now, it seems like there's some more tension between the federal government and the municipal governments. While I'm not going to get into politics here, let's just say it appears that the momentum and the revenue is shifting away from the new casino in Playa Chiquita and heading back towards the old casino downtown. This past weekend, I went with the guys to check out the old casino. Okay, so it's the one where the gym is, that big blue building, you can't miss it. So the gym is also located on the top floor of the building. It's old school, but it's classic. I'm actually gonna do a full breakdown video in a future video on what is Sosúa's best gym. So downstairs is where you'll find the casino, the nightclub, and what did I see there? Things were definitely picking up. The casino floor was active. People were gambling, enjoying drinks, having a good time. And for the fellas visiting Sosúa, looking for a bit of nightlife and friendly company, let's just say the energy is still there. Even the nightlife inside of the old casino had a decent crowd. It wasn't packed, it wasn't wall to wall, but there was a good mix of people in there and it was a lively atmosphere. Then today, when I went back to the gym, I noticed something which is important. Construction workers were working on the main entrance and the foyer area, which is basically it's a covered section when you walk into the new old casino. So it's the U-shaped driveway. You probably know what it is. So they were repainting the ceiling and the outdoor structure, and they were adding brand new chandeliers. That's the first time in 3.5 years I've seen any sort of construction or fixes happening there. On top of that, there's a large digital sign by the doorway, which I don't recall ever seeing turned on. It's on now, and they have ads. So, whether this shift is intentional or just happening naturally, it looks like the old casino is making a comeback. The foot traffic, the upgrades, it all suggests that some of the business that was going to the new casino is now flowing back downtown. Again, I'm not here to get into the politics. I just report what I'm seeing on the ground. But from what I've seen, the shift and the energy is real. Downtown, especially in Pedro Clisante, on the strip near Rumbas, it's pretty dead at the moment. A lot of the usual spots are quiet and the city just isn't what it used to be right now. But there are still pockets of life where you can have a good time and you can still enjoy your trip. So if you already booked your flight, I still suggest coming. You just need to move smarter and adjust and just be a bit different and know what's going on the ground. So Sosúa isn't gone, but it's definitely in transition. If you want more honest updates like this, straight from someone who's actually lives here and is on the ground, make sure you like this video, subscribe, and drop a comment. So my question of the day is, do you think Sosúa is going through a phase, or this the beginning of something permanent? Also, do you think it's possible that the old casino can make a comeback? I'd love to hear your thoughts. Let me know in the comments. So this takes care of the video, and I wish you all a good do, and I will see you in the next one.